Hello YouTube, JoJo3102 back here with another knife review, knife update for you. This time it's the Cold Steel Ti-Lite. Okay, I have this knife here for a couple months now. I got it right after Christmas. For those of you on the East Coast, I got it right during when we had that big snowstorm that happened right after 2010. Snowed in for a couple days. Ordered these things while I was waiting here in the snow, and got them right around February and had them ever since. But I want to go ahead and show you this knife. This is the Cold Steel Ti-Lite with the Zytel handles. Okay, has a 4¼ inch blade here, or 4¼ inch blade here. Overall, 8¼ inch blade knife from the tip to the butt. Here you see right there, right on the blade, has that Ti-Lite stamp. Okay, well that's dirty too. Playing with using these knives, didn't clean them up for you. Give it a little wipe down for you. There you go. And then over here on the back side, on the other side, you'll see Cold Steel AUS 8. AUS 8A, made in Taiwan. Okay, like I said, this is, Cold Steel does. Cold Steel is an American company, but they do send out, for Japan or Taiwan or whatever, get some of their products made. So if that's not your thing, hey, that's cool. But sometimes this is a really good knife, and I liked it. You said the Zytel handles here. Steel lock or steel pocket clip. On that pocket clip has the Cold Steel written on there as well. Put that in there. There it is, Cold Steel on there. Okay, this pocket clip is only one way, and it is a tip up, right-handed carry product for that. So you lefties out there, sorry about that. Maybe they'll switch that. So pocket clip is fixed. Can't put it on either side. Can't put it up here at the top. It does have the steel liners in here. Okay, so the steel liners, and it is a leaf spring mechanism lock. Okay, not a liner lock. So here's your liner, stops here, and there's your leaf spring lock. It's not a frame lock because the handles are out here. On the Zytel handles are out here. I really do like this knife. This is a really good knife. I've heard reviews from people say they don't like it. It's too heavy. It's not easy to manage, but I've gotten used to using this knife, and I really do like it. I don't use it in an EDC roll, everyday carry. I will carry it with me every once in a while, throw it in my pocket. I don't use a pocket clip because the pocket clip sits up, it rides really high. So if that's that much of it's going to be sticking out of your pocket. I just didn't like the way that felt. Kind of something gets caught on something a little more noticeable that you have, something that's not a pen or knife people will know that you have this knife. And this pocket clip, this sucker is strong. I mean, this sucker grabs, there's not a lot of pull on that blade, on that clip. Once it's in your pocket, it's sitting in there. It's not really going anywhere. You really have to give it a good tug out of your pocket to get it out. What that is that goes with this little piece here. This little piece here, or this cooling here, has some really thick, heavy jimping on it. Okay, what that does is this hook, when it sits in your pocket, this is the inside of your pocket. Okay, let me do this the other way. Sorry, this is your pocket here. It's sitting on your pocket. Okay, when you pull out of your pocket, this is going to catch onto the edge of your pocket, pull this blade out as you're moving it out of your pocket. If you check out, I know that's a really horrible demonstration, sorry about that, but if you check out Cutlery Lover, he has a review of this knife. He has an actual cutout pocket that'll show it for you. Okay, so this will catch on the cloth of your pocket. It'll swing this blade out into position as you're pulling it out of your pocket and you're ready to go. Okay, now I don't use it for that purpose, and I've heard a lot of people say that this thumb stud here sits really close in, which it does because so that it doesn't get caught on any fabric in your pants or anything like that. So it sits almost flush with the line with the handles, and it's kind of hard to push it out and get it out there, but with a little practice you can flick it out nice and easy. There you go. So you can use that thumb stud. It is not completely inoperable to use the thumb stud to get it out there. Okay, now once the blade is out, okay, you'll see how, oh, that's not a good lock up. Let's try that again. That's a little better. Yeah. Now, once it's locked up, you'll see on here how this leaf spring comes up, and it sits right against the bottom of this blade. So this is a really tight lockup here. Okay? So I'm pushing, and I'm pushing here. I'm really giving it a tug. And you can see I'm pushing on it. Okay? And that lock's not going anywhere. There's no side-to-side blade play. No up and down. And I've had this knife for, like I said, a couple months now, and I have been constantly just flipping it. Get that in focus. Hold on. So it doesn't look like you're looking at a blur. Okay, been flipping it, opening it, and closing it. Open it and closing it. Okay, and there's not any blade play up or down on this knife whatsoever. So really good job on that. You will notice that it does have I think they're hex heads maybe for or some proprietary thing that Cole still has. But it does look like you can take these scales off. It does look like it comes apart. You can definitely take the clip off. The screws are here, so it does look like you can take these handles apart, get in there, see what's going on, tighten it up. You can even take the thumb stud off if you really want to. Okay, I think that's a torque bit, so you can take that thumb stud off of there if you really want to. Another way of opening that I found on the back here, okay, there's almost a little flipper. When you take it out, you'll notice that it's not really a flipper, it's just the other side here that makes this guard. So it gives it this, has this hand guard here where when you put your hand down, that jimping catches so that you can put your fingers in there. Really sharp. Wouldn't necessarily say pushing in on that, because that point and these jimps, this jimping on here are really sharp. But you can use it as a flipper to get the knife out. Okay, now you have to push down on this to get the blade to come out, and then flip the wrist. Now let's see if I can do this without knocking something over. So you hold on and push. There you go, out that way. So just like that. Okay. You will notice that this knife is fashioned after, like a 1940s, 1950s East Side, West Side Story stiletto. That's what gives it its character. That's what a lot of people like about it, is that style. That's one of the things I liked about it, is it has that stiletto look, that nice narrow blade, that thin blade, okay, that nice acute tip comes to a really good point. This is really good for opening letters. I've used it for opening a lot of letters, and it still stays sharp. That still has a nice sharpness to it. Really still sharp point here. I don't, like I said, I don't use it as an EDC blade too much, because pulling something like this out, when you flip that out, a lot of people get kind of that look of, whoa, that's what's going on? Why do you have that? This is a, that stiletto out there. What's that? Switchblade, some people call them. And that's, and in some people's eyes, that's a scary looking blade. You pull that out, you got that sitting there, they know you mean business with that. So, but I do carry it out, and sometimes I will pull it out, do a couple things, and put it back in and go on about my business. But there it is, Ti-Lite, cold steel Zytel handle, 4-inch blade. Okay, hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thanks YouTube, and peace.